Commencing.
If it is true you reached the underworld's depths and slew that wretched titan there, then good. It likely shall take more than that, I know. But you must have inflicted some amount of pain and perhaps fear. Which is a start.
Okay. Whispers. Some seeds.
You really got him, didn't you, gorgeous? A little birdie told me everything, how you fought all the way into those rancid depths and took that Chronos down. Though he's already back and angrier than ever, isn't he?
That's a feeling there. No.
Providing covering fire.
I'll keep them busy for you.
Just like that. That's all of them.
Sister Artemis.
You saw we're up against Prometheus. His whole thing is how he knows what's going to take place. Makes him quite an elusive one, I guess.
The Titan of Foresight, fighting for the Titan of Time. Perhaps merely against the gods who punished him. He may have his reasons, but he's in my way.
I know precisely what you mean. Though if he really knows the future, wouldn't he choose the winning side? Careful with him, sister. My strength is yours. Till we meet again.
The shadow spit us back.
Hecate, you must be sorting out some way to keep that Chronos from recovering, lest you wouldn't keep on going after him like this. You getting any warmer yet?
I grow strong.
Silken finery, so soft, divine. I spin my threads and catch whatever comes my... Oh. I never truly stop to think how much alike we are, the two of us. Both outcasts, aren't we? You should be living in a palace, not talking to a spider in the middle of nowhere.
And you should be the most renowned, most beloved weaver in all the land. But that isn't what the fates had in store for us. Although, it's not all bad, is it?
It isn't. It isn't. Because if I was still up there, the envy of gods and mortals alike, I wouldn't have met you. My one true friend. Of course. Away she goes.
I know that you've seen Nemesis about. She's supposed to be at her post, but I think you probably can understand. Whatever it takes for the family and the realm, right? Then may she go unseen. You should have stayed in shadow. Now to the matter at hand.
Again, this moonlit grove in Erebus.
For all that's happened, glad you finally met Demeter, even if only by boon. She had a funny way of showing it sometimes, but always loved your mum an awful lot. She'll fight to get her back to the bitter end.
The trap is set. That's a bite. Cheer up, Mopa. Behold the argent skull.
Question. Tell me, ere we clash again, has your brother come to understand yet the necessity of his participation in your task?
It's been a bit of a struggle. He's found a suitable weapon in our father's spear, but he hasn't granted me its essence yet.
Then tell him what he needs to hear if that is what it takes to spur him on. I do not like having to count on him any more than you, but his cooperation is an absolute necessity.
I need more than his cooperation. I need his trust. I'm not going to deceive him, if that's what you suggest.
I suggest nothing. The task is yours, as are the methods you employ to achieve it. But achieve it.
I intend to.
Cross flames awaken! Into the fray, sisters. Special. I have more hexes up my sleeve. That's quite enough. Impressive work to have evaded every strike. My own and that of my sisters as well. Return to Shadow now.
Yes. Into the depths. That briny smell. Won't hurt at all.
You found your way.
Prepare, fishy. Got you. Looks like a Motti.
Once there was darkness all throughout the underworld, but now Chronos works to reshape the realm to suit his preferences. However, there shall always be darkness here in this space, and I have made it visible to you.
Pure darkness. I'm grateful for this gift.
Changed accordingly.
Perish. Here goes. More ashes.
That we now resort to common subterfuge, having our correspondence smuggled to and fro by the erstwhile boatmen of the dead.
Fountain chamber. Clean.
Something for you. I found you, though my light is but a flicker at these depths. You trace the secret path between Poseidon's and your father's realms. What lurks here has no love for either one. Your choice. Lunar Ray.
Accept this message. Still practicing, are we?
Ooh, got a good feeling about this evening's show. How about you, gals? The crowd is all worked up. And look who else.
You likely sense the testament of night. Those who threaten the underworld are to be cast into obscurity. Such is law.
Obscurity? We've never been bigger, and our stars are rising with each and every performance. And we're about to make this one to remember. Showtime, gals!
With your favorite silence.
Peace and quiet. Gemstones from the earth. Big drop. Away. Where was I?
The possibilities.
Show me the way. For my father. No shells. Open. Yes. Illuminate my path. Cold, take you. Now for what's mine.
The word here is you somehow got the old wretch last night. Splendid, if so. You'd think time itself would know when to get out of the younger generation's way. But if Chronos requires more convincing, so be it.
I can finally go. Here, little fish. On the hook. Cheer up, Sobby. Hey, Echo. Glad you're here.
Glad you're here. Glad you're here. Glad you're here.
I spoke with Narcissus again. I'm certain that he really wants what's best for you. How could he not? Among the countless souls here, you're so generous and sweet.
So generous and sweet, and sweet, and sweet.
See you next time.
Next time, next time, next time.
Grow golden once again. Need shells. The skull gleams anew. him out again. Silken armor. Him, are you?
Princess overcomes again the hellish monster standing in her way.
You're free again, for now. Some nightmare. Go, Hecuba. It'll be all right. There. Out of the fields, at least. One last maintenance access. 5 chambers to go.
Anybody sensible would flee from Tartarus, not barge right in.
No traitor to the house shall go unpunished. It's me.
Back again. Your mother was so proud when you were born. We did not always think that we would have another child, but we decided to try again.
And you did the most important thing parents can do. You protected me. As for my mother, I know her beautiful smile. The way she's looking at me in the painting that I have.
The painting, it survived. The witch, she must have taken it. And such a risk for such a thing. Know that your mother's radiance cannot be captured, no matter the artist's skill.
Gold coins. How great the treasury. Who needs gold anyway?
Pure glimmering gold. A metal shunned by the true king of the underworld, not just for its softness, but because it was favored by his Titan father. A stark reminder of a bygone age.
It's shiny, but so what? A few more chambers still. think not. This is it. Hecuba, go fetch.
Your father was custodian of all the dead. So are we responsible for the rest of the world. The hour has grown dark, yes, but we have the power to restore. Thanks be to my good sister Demeter.
The time for restoration always comes, as does the spring. But we're amidst a long winter, without an end in sight. We need concern ourselves with naught else, O Queen.
One way in.
The fates cannot help you now. I know why you continue to return. You seek more than these conversations of ours, but also that mirror and those squalid chambers down the hall. The single artifact I could not budge, but it is useless without Night herself.
I'm not here for this house's former furnishings. You should know, you have at least one relative who would be most distraught if you're destroyed. You alone can prevent that, if you would end all this.
Oh, I intend to, but we are far past the point of preventing the distress of this supposed relative to whom you refer. What was already done is done, and there's no turning back. Regrets be damned. That is the very nature of time. Heal, foul beast. You. Again you lay me low, and again you waste your time. I know what it is you seek.
Of course you do. By now, I think we've each made our desires rather clear.
Then go and take a good look in that mirror whilst you flail. And do hurry, for I shall never be gone for long. No god can vanquish me.
What did I tell you? There. Again, to the abyss of the subconscious, I descend. Once more, night and darkness guide me to my blood beyond the grasp of time.
Oh, my dream, she says. Well, come on then. This is hardly what I'd call a haunting. Just standing around waiting to be haunted. It's mildly foreboding at best. Nowhere near the unnerving sensation one would expect. Wait. Oh, hi, sister. Back to haunt my dreams some more. I didn't like where we left off, arguing over our relatives and our duty. Besides, Father always says no fighting in this house.
I didn't feel good about it either, and I couldn't help thinking about what you said. I know you were being honest with me about your concerns. All this must be so much to take in.
Believe me, I'm absorbing it as quickly as I can. We have this sinister grandfather who's resorted to all-out war against the rest of the family. One way or another, he needs to be stopped.
That's right. And I've been trained in how to stop him, though unfortunately it requires you to do some of the dirty work. The worst of it, in fact. I can understand why you would be reluctant.
So what do we do? Say we proceed as planned. I get Gygaros to you, you do something to it. I use it to destroy Chronos in my time before he takes control in yours. Then everything would be all right.
Well, I assume so, yes. We can't anticipate exactly what shall happen in a world without time, but it's existed in that state before, and can't be worse than letting him prevail.
But if Chronos is gone, what happens to you? You're here because of everything he did.
No. If Chronos hadn't taken Father's throne, we'd be together as a family. He denied me a father, a mother, a three-headed dog, you. And some evening he'll deny you that and more if we don't act.
Okay. It's just, it turns out I have a sister and I don't want to lose her over this is all.
I don't want to lose you either, Zagreus. I want you back. You and all the rest.
Well then, I'd better get you Father's spear. I'll have it for you next we meet. I promise.
Thanks, brother. Leave Gygaros in your chambers for me, and we'll go from there. For all our sakes. From mists of memory, return to shadow now. That's a bit more like it.